Hey guys, welcome back to the channel McNallie Money, home of all things stock, investment, and personal finance related. Now for today's video, we're going to be continuing on with our series covering Golden Grail Technology or Golden Grail Beverages. This is a company I've kept a close eye on over the last couple of months, and the share price has absolutely been performing in a huge way to kick off 2023. Now this is a company with huge growth potential. They've just made a number of key acquisitions over the last few quarters, and in today's video we're going to talk about their new distribution agreements, which I think are going to be a huge catalyst for 2023. Now before we get into all that, please take a second, hit the like button, you guys. It's a big help to myself and the channel. If you're not already subscribed, McNallie Money, feel free to do so. And let me know in the comment section below if you're currently holding shares of Golden Grail, how you think they stack up to some of the other micro or small cap beverage companies, and what you thought about the recent news, specifically the distribution agreements we cover in today's video. Now with that being said, let's get into today's presentation. Okay guys, so that's right. Today's video, we're going to be providing an update on Golden Grail Technology Corp. This is one we've covered a lot on the channel, one of my personal favorites in terms of microcaps in the United States. Trades under the ticker GOGY on the OTC exchange. And as you can see, this is as of close on Friday 3rd, up again on the session just slightly. However, if we pull up a 6-month chart on Golden Grail, this has really been one of the biggest success stories we cover on the channel, jumping all the way from around 13 or 14 cents back in August of last year to now closing above 40 cents US. So a beautiful chart up and to the right. And again, in today's video, a number of new developments that I wanted to bring you guys up to speed on. Now with that being said, the main two things I wanted to discuss in today's presentation are the acquisition of Sway Energy and talk about that brand and their demographic or target demographic in a little bit more detail, and then get into some of the new distribution agreements, two specifically that Golden Grail Beverages has signed over the last couple of months that I think are really going to increase their brand presence and expand their distribution outside of Florida into greater United States and really nationwide. So a lot to be excited about here. Before we get into it, anyone who's unfamiliar with Golden Grail Beverages, they're a fast-growing company with a strategic mission to innovate, build, and streamline the growth of their beverage portfolio through fiscally responsible investing. So they've put together a team of people who have an in-depth understanding of the beverage industry, distribution, marketing, bottling, production, and they then fold in additional brands that they've gone out and acquired. They've actually made a number of these acquisitions over the last few quarters, and they bring these in-house to really maximize their potential and increase their overall viability. So Golden Grail Beverages really takes advantage or found an opportunity in the fact that a lot of people want to get involved in the beverage space. This is an extremely lucrative and high growth opportunity. However, it's very difficult to bring these brand ideas to fruition, and that's where Golden Grail steps in and can actually help facilitate that while building their internal overall portfolio. And that's exactly what they go on to talk about in the About Us section. You can see they advance marketing, distribution, focus on fiscal management, and development of these beverage brands that are coupled with their rapidly growing and recognizable portfolio of healthy, functional beverages. And really, that's what sets this team and Golden Grail apart as a leader in the beverage brand space. Now, speaking of those beverage acquisitions, you can see they have quite a robust portfolio now. The most recent is Sway Energy Drink, which we're going to talk about in more detail. We've covered Tickle Water's Sketch Can in the past, Cause Water, which is focused on a better, more sustainable packaging compared to traditional bottled water. So that one's spelled K-O-Z or K-O-Z water. Then Cause Water with the traditional spelling here, again, focused on partnering with various groups to help reduce global plastic pollution. They've got Tickle Water, their Scorpion Hemp Energy, which is really a combination of energy drinks with some of the benefits found in hemp and CBD. That's a huge growth opportunity for this organization as we start to see federal legalization of CBD, THC, and cannabis across the United States. Then they've got Trevi Essence Water, Spider Energy Drink, so competing in the high growth, exciting energy drink space. And you can see here coming soon the next emerging brand. So they're continuing to add to this portfolio at each corner or every opportunity they get, where it makes sense and where they see opportunity to really add value to the existing portfolio and the shareholders of Golden Grail Technology. And obviously, as we saw in the intro, the market is very receptive to this. We've seen a steady increase in share price over the last 6 months, and the macroeconomic environment in general has now seemed to take a turn for the positive. Very encouraging remarks from the Federal Reserve over the last couple of weeks. They're seeing inflation slow, even mentioning the word disflation, which is really a shot of life to the investment community, as it seems we're now seeing the light at the end of this interest rate tunnel, and the market is returning to more of a risk-on situation, which is great for these small and micro cap high growth companies. So as promised, the first thing I wanted to spend some time on here is their newest acquisition of Sway Energy. It's the world's first vitamin-focused energy drink. So again, competing in multi-different categories here, not only the energy drink space, but also the vitamin water space. And this one truly has differentiated themselves. If you start to look at the product and the formulation that goes into Sway Energy, really has differentiated itself from others in this space. So it's a refreshing, sugar-free, clean energy and immunity beverage that's infused with vitamins, organic green tea extract, ashwagandha, which we're going to talk about, vitamin D, and other ingredients to help the consumer feel and perform at their best. So unlike traditional energy drinks that kind of give you that high or boom and bust cycle, Sway Energy is designed to give ongoing support to the body while boosting the immune system and providing the user with beneficial vitamins. And they specifically call out 3 points of differentiation here. So by focusing on green tea extract and ashwagandha instead of synthesized or synthetic caffeine, Sway Energy provides natural and longer lasting clean energy. They've got 5 vitamins contained within the formulation that provide 100% of the daily recommended value. So that includes vitamins A, D, B6, B12, and vitamin C. And as I just cited, there's 0 sugar and only 5 calories per serving in each 12-ounce can. So obviously with the big push we're seeing in our society towards healthy living, Sway Energy and Sway plus their immunity booster system really offers a lot to the end consumer. Now as you continue to scroll down, you can see they already have a variety of different flavors in market. So mango, passion fruit, watermelon, lemon lime, orange, and cherry. So it's already a fairly well-developed brand in terms of their offering. And in addition to that, they're highly regarded by their customers with extremely high ratings and positive testimonials available on the website. Now, if we jump over to the next page here, which talks about the ingredients within Sway Energy, you can see they call out some of those beneficial facts like the 0 sugar, low calorie, low carbs. Then they also talk about some of the benefits of those 5 vitamins found within Sway. But I specifically wanted to spend some time on the ashwagandha powder because this truly is a differentiator and something you don't find in a lot of these energy drinks. So this is a medicinal herb that has been known to boost brain function, lower blood sugar and cortisol levels. And it's also used as a natural remedy to reduce anxiety and depression. So extremely beneficial. We've talked a lot on this channel about the increasing rates of anxiety and depression our society is unfortunately seeing. So this is really a win-win here, you guys, that you're able to consume a product or a drink like this that gives you ongoing energy, helps your body's immune system, provides those vitamins, and gives you some additional benefits like anxiety and depression reduction. Now, the other thing I really like about this brand is they've got a robust brand ambassador program. So you can see here, you can sign up directly on the website or apply to become an ambassador. And if you actually look at some of the existing partnerships they have, you can see they've partnered with Lulu Silva, who qualified for the World Surf League Championship Tour. That's back in 2021. They've partnered with Miss USA and Miss USA Teen, so appealing to those younger demographics, and launched a variety of inclusive community-based or community-focused competitions. So again, these are a little bit older articles here, you guys, but really speaks to the point that Sway Energy Drink is trying to make a name for itself. They're getting involved with up-and-coming demographics here that are looking for a healthier alternative to traditional energy drinks and a lot of those benefits which we just talked about on the previous slide. So I think this is a very complementary acquisition to the existing Golden Grail portfolio and really helps them set themselves apart and appeal to new consumers or customers that are looking for an alternative to some of these existing beverage categories. Now, in the intro, I talked about the importance of distribution, production, marketing, and how it really all goes together for these beverage brands. And a big factor, or at least a contributing factor, to the reason why a lot of these smaller brands falter or have difficulty is securing these big distribution agreements. Now, Golden Grail has recently announced 2 monumental distribution agreements, and that's really where I wanted to spend some additional time in today's presentation. So this one came out on December 27th, and it's a partnership with UNFI, which stands for United Natural Foods Incorporated, which is one of the biggest distributors in the beverage category. They trade on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker symbol UNFI if you want to look into this company and find out some additional detail. And this is specifically looking at distributing their Causewater brand nationwide. So again, getting out of the Southeast or Florida quadrant and really getting some of these brands available in new states and new target markets that can open up the gates for additional brands down the road. So on December 27th, Golden Grail Technology announced a new strategic distribution agreement with United Natural Foods Incorporated for its Causewater brand. And as part of this agreement, they're actually going to distribute Causewater to over 30,000 retailers that are serviced by United Natural Foods. So again, overnight here, you guys, opens up a massive new audience for this product. Now, they go on to say, as the largest full-service grocery partner in North America, UNFI distributes natural, organic, and conventional products to natural product superstores, independent retailers, conventional supermarket chains, e-commerce providers, and food service customers. So a variety of different outlets or locations where these products are going to be available. And this partnership really highlights Golden Grail's commitment to expanding the presence of their growing portfolio brands. So they've done a good job of going out, acquiring, finding these complementary brands, and now the next step is getting those brands available in different retail outlets and in the hands of various different consumers. Now, they go on to say they're thrilled by this strategic distribution agreement, which is going to open up new opportunities and accelerate growth for Causewater. It may even open up opportunities to grow some of their other brands once they've got a foothold or grasp in these various different retail locations. We believe our brands provide great value to retailers as well as customers, and we're excited to maximize the potential for Causewater by leveraging the depth and strength of UNFI's distribution network. So again, an achievement that's very difficult for these small up-and-coming independent beverage brands to achieve, but Golden Grail was able to sign this deal because of their reputation, their scale, their size in the United States. Now, continuing on that theme, if we fast forward to January 6th, you can see Golden Grail has announced another distribution agreement, this time with Glazer's Beer and Beverage Company, which is a large-scale Texas-based distributor and is one of the most successful sales and marketing organizations in the wholesale beverage alcohol distribution industry. So again, tapping into new markets here, you can see in this situation, it's the Texas region, and this is going to expand the distribution of Sway Energy, so the new acquisition we just talked about, Spider Energy Drink, and Causewater into the Texas area. So another super exciting step for Golden Grail. You can see it's going to be distributed to independent retailers, conventional supermarket chains, and food service customers. So various different distribution points again. And Golden Grail's leadership goes on to say, again, they're extremely pleased with the partnership with Glazer's Beer and Beverage. They have a strong success record and reputation, which allows the two organizations to strategically align to further grow and distribute Sway Energy and allied brands into the Texas market. And if we actually jump over to the Glazer's Beer and Beverage website, you can see they're proud to be the brand behind the world's best brands. I thought that was a super interesting tagline. Over a century of service, they've been in business over 100 years, and that's what's enabled them to really build that strong reputation that Golden Grail can now leverage to get into some of these new distribution points. Now, the final thing I wanted to leave you with here, you guys, is just talking about Golden Grail presence in the investment community. So although we've talked about Golden Grail extensively on the channel, if you look around YouTube or on any of the investment community sites, whether it's Reddit, Stockhouse, or even Yahoo Finance, this is still a relatively unfollowed and unknown company. And I think that really gives anyone watching this video a huge advantage over the rest of the investment community. This is a high growth company. They've made a number of strategic acquisitions. It's in an extremely exciting industry, as we all know the story of Monster Energy or Monster Beverages. However, based on their size, the market cap, and the current share price, a lot of the institutional investors don't have Golden Grail on their radar at this point in time. And I think if you're able to get in before a lot of the big guys or some of the major institutional investors, it could really present a golden opportunity, no pun intended, to make some great returns. So this is definitely one I would throw on your watch list. Do some additional due diligence. If you're looking for exposure to the beverage category, I would highly recommend you take a close look at Golden Grail. If you're still watching the video at this point, I'd be super curious to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Have you tried Sway Energy? What did you think about this recent acquisition and these exciting new distribution agreements discussed in today's video? If you're still here at this point, hopefully you found some value, so make sure you smash the like button before you leave. And if you're not already subscribed or part of the community, feel free to do so. McNallie Money, we'd love to have you. That's all for now. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.